We got our map pool for the day. It's Ilios, Kings Row, Esperanza, New Junk City, and Jimmy. We got WPG, Watch Point Gibraltar for that map 5. I hope we go to map 5. We've had a lot of map 5s this week. They're always fun. I mean, look at it. Yesterday. Yesterday was nothing but map 5s. Nothing but map 5s. Everybody thank Phil. Y'all are amazing. I love y'all so much. Let's get into Ilios. Your final match of the regular season. That is not Ilios. Uh-oh. And my margins are broken. I can tell you already. Yep. Yep.
Ready for battle.
Stupid margins. For the young Swede coming out with the Marga. Here to kick things off.
Capture the objective.
Thank you for following, Screen. Thank you for the great rollout here for Supershy. We're getting the Diva out on the other side. Both teams playing us with the Echo, but we're getting the Ashe versus the Cass battle as far as distance. So Orion set up here on top of the windmill. Almost the entirety of Supershy just looking to lock down Cage at the moment. Elo on the way out. Look like Screen might try to pursue. Looks like they're just going to hang out here in this back corner. Nobody's gotten capped so far. So there's a little bit of a battle going on in the corner. Ooh, Arshvin not only gets Orion, but gets George as well. Arshvin tilts the balance. And nice little boop to help get that finish on Igiyari. What is this sneaky sneak? Uh-oh. that was unfortunate. It was all going so good until it wouldn't. Screen about 75% to ult. Igiyari with a nano boost to help bolster this retake. Yeah, they're going in to take Cage. Here comes the overrun. Ooh, Olivia's low. Take it down by the dynamite. Elo in pursuit. Going to the high ground. Just escape the dual guns from Alpha. Oh, trying to get the defense matrix in, but it's not enough to bail out either of their teammates. And Nino thrown in late to try to get this retake. Gets the kill onto Alpha as well. Arshvin still dancing along the outside. 95 to that bait. Is able to deny this cap for a moment, but too much pressure. It's forced off. Fired up like a volcano. Gunner coming up in dupe. Screen as well. I think Gunner might get the better end of the dupes. Just the Malga can be such a strong duplicate and getting an extra cardiac overdrive into the fight. Oh! Scream picked off early, taking their opportunity to do the same out of the battlefield. We're going to get this dead on the outside. You're going to try to peek that? Whoop! Whoop! Gunner was trying to peek that. Self-destruct used from Ilo to get back to mech. Whoa, whoa. Let's not stick the camera in the wall. I was actually in the mech of the Diva. He's going to make a move to the outside, picking up Zolobi. Alpha's doing the same, dropping the cage fight into the back line. Fine Igiyari, but here comes that duplicate I was talking about. He's gonna throws in just the extra life, the extra pair of weapons. Doppelganger, Gunner, Cha-Cha. It was actually Gunny and Cha-Cha. Gunner with Gunny. No wonder I didn't get it right. Screen tried to duplicate onto the Diva. All the while, Supershy have been managing to build percentage through this. They did manage to flip the cap and all this. Both teams just kind of fall back to their sides. Oh! What a Suzu. George just denied so much damage onto themselves. Arshvin once again with the aggressive moves. Finds that kill on Igiyari. Thinking down 99% on point. Sustain a little bit lacking there, and as such, Ilo's gonna fall. George is trying to hold the front line. Can't even get back onto the point. Supershy will grab him first round. Chaotic. Chaotic compositions.
0-1.
Oh, shoot. I didn't get my tea. I made my tea, and I didn't... Like, I started the kettle, and I never poured the tea.
Round 2. Capture the objective.
Not much change. We are getting AER on the Juno here for this next round. I mean, the obvious Widowmaker is out, and then Gunner's coming on an Echo. But Zolibi is able to get not only that first kill, but the second one on a Gunner as well. So both DPS immediately taken out of the fight. Alpha able to force everybody back. First cap over to Supershy. Cardiac overdrive pop there with Alpha at about 150. Nobody's in front to really heal up. It just forces everybody back. Just with the threat of that, they know they can't take Alpha down. So, poking and prodding from the outside, and Zolby once again gets the headshot. Looks like they got a headshot themselves. It just wasn't fully charged. Here comes the cleanup in the back of the fight. Just that one pick. Dominoes start to fall. Second fight going to Supershy, about 35% on the board. Ult starting to come online. Oh, right with a pretty shot out of the back line. Just saw that purple line of death pointing right at screen. And that's both DPS down in the blink of an eye. Ooh, and that's where those headshots didn't quite get fully charged. It's both supports on the left side. Gunner's trying to deal with over here. Whoop, got low, but couldn't quite get the focusing beam down. Still 63% and the point in control of Supershy here. Or, yeah, you get my theming there. Supershy in control of the point is what that means. Got her with another good kill. This Echo has just been instrumental in making sure you can finish off those picks. Gunner's done such a good job. Now, Supershy did manage to build up to 81% in this. Let's look at our retake here. Okay, there's the attack into the back. The duplicate onto the Diva. Trent's gonna go fly in. We'll get the swift step out, but George doesn't go far. George has managed to get a Kitsune rush here in the middle, and Gunner's going to duplicate onto a take of their own. Bringing a double Malga into this. Cage fight has been invested from Alpha. Sound barriers thrown in the mix as well, but even with that extra shielding, Alpha will not survive. 2 tanks is too many. Nice shot out of Zolibi. Nice pair of shots out of Zolibi. Oh, no. Who's on point? I think it's Arshavin on point. Yeah, it was. That big purple line definitely gives away your position. I mean, not that you don't already have a tracer, but yeah, oof. There's Gunnar with another good finish. The volley of stickies, a little help from Ilo. They gotta fall back for some healing though. We got Inversights out here from Zolibi. Almost got that kill. A little fancy jiggle out of Agayari. Flip once again here from Supershy. We're about tied there in the low 80s from both squads. Not much for either team to work with here as far as ultimates are concerned. Gunner on the point. You already found one pick, and Ilo's able to come in and create the double team. So, I believe, yeah, both supports are off the battlefield here for Supershy. This 99-81 fight. Screen with a pulse. Tries anything to bring it back, but Alpha's already down on this point. We're going to get a flip, and we're going to 99 here. Oh, it's a late investment of the Katsuni Rush from George. I think you'd rather have had that for the 99 fight. Forward pressure by Ilo, hoping to see if they can just prevent a good engagement from even taking place here. An early pick would have been crucial, but they're not able to find it. There's Alpha back with the roll through. Is going to get the overtime started. Teams are very split. Rice's got, yeah, he's got to be careful. Gunnar was behind him. Gunnar turns around immediately, tries to focus on the Juno. Ooh, the focus beam doesn't quite get it, but the duplicate is there. That kill on Arisu could just be everything here to try to create this map 3 for Dusty. Gunnar not going to get the bonus orbital. Alpha's drawn way off the point. Here comes Arshavin in with the touch. Now everybody regrouping, trying to focus down Ilo. Good speed ring, keeping Ilo mobile on this. Everybody's staying topped up. Sound barrier has returned. Oh, Zalibi has the sights into the mix. Orbital right now in. Here from Igiyari, and Ilo is just going in all directions. Has to come deep to try to put some attention onto Raisu, onto Zalibi. Keep the Widowmaker out of the fight. Finds one support. Can't quite get Arshavin. Coming back onto the objectives, and where Scrain has already found George. Still a battle of the tanks with the self-destruct used to try to get back in mech. Scrain's able to recall on the objective. Igayari ends up off the side. No! A disastrous turn. Still, reinforcements in favor of Dusty, as they have to muscle through this high health pool. The Wrecking Ball, the focusing beam, the perfect tool for the job. We're headed to the Lighthouse. Determine this first opening map here for your final match of the regular season. Into the Winston map. And we're actually getting George on the Ana, where we saw Igiyari on the Ana there in our opening surround on well. There's the high ground attack. Nate used defensively. Oh, but Scrain comboing beautifully in with that dive. And that is just picturesque. That's how you want to start this off for your Super Shy. You clean off that back high ground. Now, you do lose Arshavin, but you've traded one support for 2 on the other side. Oop. All right, looks like it's push in through cage. Here for Dusty on this return. Ooh. Thought they had a low Gunner in the air, but Gunnar is able to escape back. There's the attack in from Alpha onto the high ground. Once again, going in for these back 2 supports. George, much better positioning on this one. You don't have Scrain in on this dive. Scrain on the point. Not able to assist in this one as such. No success trying to dive that backline. Alpha's able to avoid the whip shot and gets back up on the high ground, but Ilo is the one finding the goods. Orion with a good pulse, and that's the flip in here for Dusty. Orion controlling cage. Drop it back. Just a pure mark on Zalibi. Recognizing pulse is probably available. Little transfer battle on point. Orion takes it. Meanwhile, Alpha does get denied, and a big Bionade lands from Raisu while that's happening. So Ilo and Gunnar are able to move in, not only take down Arshavin, but get Alpha in the mix as well. Great fight win here out of Dusty. Impeccable nade out of George. I'm not familiar with George, but I see you've got some hands, my friend. I see you've got some hands. Let's say there's the nano engage. That is not the right player. The sleep, the boot. 2 Winstons, a primal. Oh, that's a lot going on. Where's Ilo's Pov? It's actually a trade onto the Briggs as we have 4 Winstons on the battlefield here for a minute. And that's going to be the bonus primal rage out of screen. I was wondering the same thing, Ilo. She just kept on Ilo Pov. Get off to the high ground. There's the nano boost. Screen gonna come in and join in that attack. I'm not sure they need to. Ooh! Has to fall back and try to peel. Alpha gets purpled. Still might be enough. Good jump damage. There's the primal. Nice follow-up on the Iggy. All right. Now looking for George in the back here. Absolutely. Good pair of heroes out of Alpha as they solo both supports. Gunnar's down. It's just Orion and Ilo left on this point. Oops. Sorry, y'all. Archman is back in on the Brig. Oh, that was a good sleep under Orion as well. Ricey will eventually go down. Oh, George just gets absolutely bodied. Supershy take control here in the final 25% and never let go. Supershy will win out the Winston battle. They'll take Ilios in a 1-0 lead. The 4 Winstons was awesome. Oh, we get the Archman opening pair of kills. Nice. All right, stats there for map 1 while I get us set up for map 2. Woo, we're jumping right into this thing. Not a lot of time to look at stats, y'all. What have we got? Gunnar, 33 and 11. Most elims, but also sharing for most deaths. Alpha, 15k damage, leading the lobby. Just a quick look at our bands here, because like I said, we are jumping right on into map 2. No time wasted. It was Hollywood banned out by Dusty into Supershy's map pick, as they have this 1-0. What an interesting variation. Where are we sitting? Okay. Sigma is sitting there. You got the Zen back corner, as you might expect, trying to work out of the window. Diva composition in from the other side. Orion immediately going to pepper that corner, but with Alpha on the Sigma, you get a lot of poke protection from this Ashe and Echo. And able to very staunchly just hold the front end of this second floor. See Ilo just poking up and down here on this front side. Alpha, I think, reluctantly gives up that first corner. Oh, here comes the attack in on the other side. Oh, Ilo gets D-Mac trying to get up there. Scrain does get popped. And Alpha does drop off all that high ground, so then becomes vulnerable. Gunnar in over the top, finds the focusing beam. Raisu is down, and Arshavan in the corner is not going to last long. So Livy's able to kill that kill under Orion, so Arshavan's still hanging out up here. Oh, Gunnar will put you down, though. And that is going to be a 1 and done with 5.5 in the bank. Opening fight, fantastic there from Supershy. Gunnar leading the server in ult charge. Actually, George leading the server in ult charge. Both of which with high impact ults as they head into streets. Oh, there's the rush to kick things off. The overrun is in, but duplicate out from Gunnar immediately destroyed. The camera got stuck in the corner there. I'm sorry, y'all. Still, it just becomes a nasty push forward. So much damage out of that Kitsune rush. Supershy have to give up that corner. Ooh, paddle up over the high ground. Both Echoes retreat back. Ooh, Gunnar comes in to get that kill on his Libby. The Ash goes flying way behind the rest of the team, but Ilo is melted down. So no more tanks left in this fight. At least not for the attacking squad. Alpha's still here trying to keep those blocks up. About half health. Not really getting topped up. There's a Juno there, but still a lot of pressure coming in. And now with Bob being thrown in from Orion, they're taking bullets to the back. Orbital Ray from this defense. Raisu takes Orion out of the fight. Zalibi just holding the line here, playing in the beam from space. The 3v1 up against Ilo in that corner. Whoop. Alright. I think it's going to be up to Gunnar here. Initiate this next fight. Big duplicate. Coming in over the top. There it is. Right onto the tank as anticipated. Doesn't land the vortex. They land the punches. Ooh, gets the block up. Cannot deny all the damage that Echo just puts out. I mean, just a bulk of it. Truckloads of damage flying in that direction. Really no space gain on the back of this. Trying to get around the corner, though. Libby gets caught on the wrong side. Isolated. Kitsune Rush now thrown in off of this corner. Go check out some George Pop here with this Kitsune Rush. They managed to make him to the high ground, but you do have a low Ilo on the point. The swift step up, not in time to save him. Oh, that Kunai almost landed to take Raisu out of the fight. But the speed ring is in alongside the Annihilation, and Alpha's already found Gunnar with it. Not going to over pursue. Oh, Gunnar gets booted. Womp womp. I like how perfectly the voice line fit with the beat drop. That was ridiculous. Yeah, for real. Gunnar had just used their ultimate. For real, Zolby. There's a Libby. We got our one troll map out of the way, putting KZR and Lucio to get some content. All right, 2:22 on the clock. What are we looking at? Defense, a big hold. Ooh. All right. They sure Gunner's here, or at least on the way back. I mean, the Annihilation had already won this fight anyway. I mean, Gunner was already dead. Gunner was in the kill feed as they got DC'd. There's the rejoin. Good job from Illo. I realized that their name is Frillo in FACEIT. I don't know if that's... They preferred to be called Frillo. I've been calling him Ilo. It's two Y's? I don't know. It's... It's an Icelandic team. There's no way I'm getting all the pronunciations right. Guaranteed. Guaranteed I'm screwing something up, and I apologize for that. Nice dual engage here from Frillo and the bomb thrown into the back. Try to isolate the supports there, but Alpha doesn't look too bothered by it. With an orbital ray in, the defense is able to push forward, kind of split the attackers in two. As such, they pick up a couple kills on the back of that. GCB, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. It was pretty rad, Natty. It was pretty rad. All right, with the swap over here. We're just getting the front-loaded Marga comp. All damage pointed forward. Orbital ray in. These overruns can be everything. It's the biggest skill expression from the Marga. Doesn't quite line up a good one there, and Gunner's... Oh, no, that was a fast duplicate. Gunner's going to get melted, but it does lead the way for an Annihilation to kind of follow it up. Teed up by Gunner. Alpha comes in and knocks everybody down. There was a Death Blossom from Zalibi thrown in there as well. Mean Annihilation. Living up to the Ultimate's namesake. 10 seconds to go. Considering we're on the point, but there's 300 heals from the Transcendence. Perfectly timed there out of Arshavin, making it very difficult to get anything done. Duplicate here from Gunner, the last ditch effort, and they're able to get one with it onto screen. Oh, no, give me some Gunner Puff. So this is Olivia on point, touching it from the outside. Raisu's going to drop in the orbital, coming in from around the corner. Oh, and Orion gets off the point just long enough. They were trying to dance between Orion and Gunner, and they did a pretty good job of it up until just that moment. The unusual Zenyatta pick coming in with an ultimate that is widely considered to be far weaker than it has ever been in the history of Overwatch. The Transcendence, perfectly timed. Buying just enough time and enough space for Alpha to come back, get the Annihilation going.
Ready for battle.
Full high ground defense.
Five, four, three, two, one. Attackers in. Defend objective A.
Oh, okay. Zolimit's actually going to stick with this. I was anticipating, an Ashe or a cast swap or something. Oh, wow. And that's the opener you need. Alpha with the slow push onto the high ground. Curious they continue with the game plan. Yeah, no push in the house now. It's just go down into hotel. Arshavin's already picked up another one. Really clutch pick there onto George. You know, if George's still in the fight, there's definitely possibility for a retake, but with the carry down, it makes life far more difficult to try to push back in here. Not to mention denying a lot of the ult charge. So, yep, they're just going to give that one up. And Dusty sit back to hold this archway. All right, off the sync, onto the Ramatra. Careful, your Zen's on fire. Ooh. Nice volley on the screen. This defense. Was that their first pick? I think that might have been their first pick. Both teams approaching a stalemate here for the moment. We're going to get ults coming online soon. Iggy might be the first online with that orbital ray. Could be a vicious push forward, but looks like the Reaper is just going to go and put some damage down. Freelo doesn't look too dissuaded by it at the moment. All right, there's the speed in. We'll push around the outside. Try to isolate Gunner here. That'll work. That'll do. Freelo is a bit late. Alpha puts the hands up just in time, getting out with just one of those blocks of 25 health left on the board. Freelo trying to escape out of there. Here comes the pursuit. Oop. Screen moving around through the streets, trying to block the exit. Alpha and Zalibi are coming in from the other side. Alpha's going to go ahead and just shadow step all the way up to the catwalk. Wraithform forced out early. Remember, Box of Victory's right here. Still 4 minutes on the clock of the defense. Struggling to get their feet planted. Especially, oh, nice. Just denying the duplicate is a huge step, but the attacker's orbital ray is monstrous right over the entirety of this defense, coupled with the transcendence. This is looking like it may just be the map, as Supershy have steamrolled their way all the way through the streets of Kings. Gunner with a pick on the outside, kind of the last-ditch effort here. So Libby's going to meet him in. Shadow step up to the top. Still eats the volley. The Death Blossom gets Gunner, gets George. That should just be the map right there. Triple kill for Zalibi to conclude it out. A little emote on top. Supershy will move up to match point. Dusty now forced to make a reverse sweep if they want to solidify a spot in top 16. They just said they were going to try to stall off the timer to try to get their player back in. And then they just immediately launched. Or they're trying to reset their internet. What was it, Gunners? Yeah, I think they were going to try to reset Gunners' internet. OW Buffalo, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get this invite before I miss it. Yeah, Gunners resetting their internet. So we got a second. Meantime, let's look at some stats. So we'll be at 18-4 in that hit scan roll. Oh, I mean, just those opening 2 picks on the attack. Like, that was nasty. Okay, so we got the first opener, and then Archivant got the next one with the Zenyatta, but still. That first pick on the Ashe, I mean, that was it. That was the snowball just getting pushed down the hill, and it never stopped. Rested with only 1 death on the Juno. Also leading and healing done, in case you were wondering. Hey, Ron, aka Orion, actually leading in damage in that one. 12,000 across the board, more than either of our tanks. Orion with most damage in the lobby. Good round, good round. All right, let's take a look at our bands here as we get ready for map number 3. I'm actually gonna go run and pour my tea real quick while we're waiting on Gunner to get in. I'll be right back. Oh, my water was not near hot enough anymore. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. It's all right. It's like Earl Grey flavored water. Hey, camera, why are you making me so like bright? Camera's trying to like white out. What's going on? Yeah, you say that, GCB. You say I get a 5-minute join timer. But see, the same rules don't apply to me that apply to y'all. For me to re-get the, like, if I miss that initial invite, I have to shut down Overwatch and relaunch it to get it to resend me the invite. That's actually not bad. It could be worse. Oh, and Taros says, Mion and Son would be so proud of you, Alpha. Let's go. Stolly, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate y'all's patience. Like, we're just waiting on a player to restart their internet or something. Oh, lock in, bro. Match time. All right. We have a word that is actually turning on the game. We're getting Gunner back in here. So I come in and saying 2-0 unlucky for Dusty. Ilo is one of the best tanks EU at the moment. Ilo's looked really good. Ilo's definitely looked really good. And I'm happy to get introduced to this. Oh! We didn't shut down. We have to get the lobby remade. Oh! Like, the lobby shut down, and then, Orion said he was actually 3 seconds from joining. Yeah, right. All right. Just bear with us, friends. That means we have to get an admin in to remake the lobby. Ah, so unlucky. So unlucky. Right, that'll give you time to go update our score ticker in the bottom. Uh-oh, we're getting some arguments about this info we've got. All right, let's go remind ourselves of our standings here. Dusty sitting at 5-8, hoping they can fight their way into this top 16. 5-9 will still be tied with Astral and Ataraxia, and they lost to Astral but beat Ataraxia. So a loss here I think they might still be able to squeak in. I feel like fate's not in their own hands anymore. Remember, Tundering Rhinos have disbanded. So this is actually your cutoff right here. And Dusty do have the head-to-head against Ataraxia. But they lost to Astral. But even so, like, oof, if they just now, if they make it in on a loss, I mean, you're pretty much guaranteed to go up against Metaboys first round. Like, you would be going up against Metaboys first round. All right. We got Gunner in. Those Coliseum band out here from Supershy. We're at least on to a Dusty map pick heading into map number 3.
Initiating match.
Okay. We're getting the Reaper Echo here with the Mauga coming out from Dusty. Both teams proto enough the Mauga, as a matter of fact. Zolibi's sticking with the Ash here. You can see it creates a little bit more of a defensive position. Zolibi and Supershy are kind of favoring holding on to that top high ground more. We have to Orion, Gunner, and Ilo to kind of push in. You can see immediately they've got Alpha isolated, not able to get out of that little corner. Alpha will drop. Ilo discorded going in, immediately try to focus down that Zenyatta, get the Discord orb off the battlefield. First fight win going over to Dusty. Push in, smaller. Like the moment they noticed Archman was up in the window, we got the overrun in. Oh, and Alpha tried to push out. So a bit of a split there from Supershy. Really good job from Dusty, just kind of keeping all their guns focused at the same target, and moving as one hive mind here through the streets of Esperanza. Alpha, one of the best Masters players out there. Ow, that's mean. Don't be mean. Supershy headed back the other direction. Rod says you would know. Nice. Alright, we're gonna get some ult starting to come online. Most notably the orbital out here from Supershy to kick things off. And yeah, that's just mean. 2 Maugas and an orbital ray. Bonus cage fight. Ooh. Okay, Alpha does go down. Almost got both Maugas. That was ridiculous. Great, actually got very, very low amidst all of that. They get an orbital ray investment from Dusty throughout that fight, alongside their own duplicate. But they do hold on to the cage fight, and could currently hold on to the lead. No concern for the high ground. Just push it right up Main Street. Death Ball drop down from Zolibi in the back line. Down from over the top. Cage fight thrown in from Ilo, but you have the reinforcements. Orion with a Death Blossom amidst the cage fight. Finds Zolibi and Alpha as well. I mean, this is an absolute massacre for both sides. Zolibi's trying to shadow step out of there. Wraith form will get the Mega, but the bot's in control. Supershy. Just Olivia and Screen up here. 2 supports in the front line are down low. Arshavin swinging way wide. Very dangerous position. But Olivia shadow steps over to kind of back them up, and the whole team ends up kind of rallying behind this outside center point. Very quick regroup there out of Supershy. As they find the angle they want to push in from. Find the weak spot there in the death ball. Put all the pressure down and crack it in half. It was looking so vulnerable, too, and I saw Arshavin, I mean, basically on the other side of the map from the 2 DPS. I was looking at that formation going, this looks worrisome, but how quickly Supershy regrouped surprised me, and I think it surprised Dusty as well. Lead picked up here from Supershy. Just Transcendence used in that fight. Ooh. I need some more Arshavin Pav in my life. What skin are you rocking? Oh, glad skin. Oh, Coach Mannix. Ouch. Hey, we've all had those rough streaks. That was particularly rough though. No. All right, cage fight available. On the corner goes Alpha. Orbital Ray is in. Cage fight there. Death Blossom from Orion though. Defensively holding the line. So Libby's got a better one. And then combined with the duplicate, that is enough for Supershy to take that fight. The late Death Blossom, the better Death Blossom. Alright. Got ourselves enough of the Echo. We're headed over to the Soj. Need some punch and power to get through here. Some one-shot kills. Trying to find Zalibi. Zalibi's already just dipped. Back onto the front line where all guns were pointed at Ilo. Breaking down Orion in the mix as well. Supershy are on track to close out this map, close out this series right here and now. Finish the season strong. Propel themselves up in the standings. Avoid the top 3 teams here in the bracket through the first round. Everything coming up Supershy here at the end of this map. Cage fight in from Dusty, but Alpha will not be caged. You are locked in with Supershy. Arshavin with the late Death Blossom, or excuse me, the Transcendence does eventually get punished. Is that enough? Is that enough to start swinging this back? I have seen so many late map last 2-minute swings. Ooh, they are stopped. Supershy have been denied their prize. Oh, beautiful overrun into the back. The Death Blossom combo with it. I mean, I can't believe Orion able to get out there as long as they did. Zalibi and Screen just absolutely clean house. The street sweepers of Supershy are here to clean up Esperanza. And it'll be a clean sweep on the series as they take it there on the back of a killer pair of DPS duos. The DPS ultimates from that duo, rather. I'm always impressed when a DPS player can pick up a tank and play like that. I mean, I always feel so clunky with the Malga overruns. I always feel so clunky with them. Not Supershy. They are well versed in the copy. Well versed, whatever tank you're duplicating. Hey, they've all got their little specialties, especially the ones we saw here today. Oh man! All right, that does it. That does it for the match. Let's go check out the scoreboard here for map 3. Let's go look at some stats. Yeah, Screen had a hell of a map. Both the DPS did. Hi. I love thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Tough run today. I don't think you're up, though. I don't think you're up. All right. I was supposed to show y'all stats, and I didn't show y'all any stats. All right. Now we can actually see stats. Now we can actually see stats. So let me 32 and 3, Screen at 25 and 2. An impeccable map. Okay. Let's see if standings have, in fact, been finalized. All 14 matches are in. Dusty does end up in that 17th slot. I think you're good. I think you're okay, Dusty. I mean, you'll have to face Metaboys first round. You will have to face Metaboys first round. Which, that's always scary. But you know what? You made top 16. Remember, Thundering Rhinos. Thundering Rhinos disbanded. Thundering Rhinos dropped out. So, we should expect to see Dusty in playoffs. We might get another look at the squad. We might get a chance for redemption. It may have to be through losers bracket because Let's be real. That's going up against Meta Boys is not going to be easy. Raisu, thank you for the follow. GG's all around. GG's all around. All right, your top 16 are set. Meta Boys take the '1 seed with only one loss. With Hypnos and 0907 rounding that out. I still say good guys. Good guys finish lower than I think they should be recognized. They did take a couple L's in theirs, but they also look really good when we saw them yesterday against 0907. So I think good guys are not a team to be underrated here. I might almost put good guys as, if I was kind to give my top 3 picks, I would go Meta Boys, Hypnos, good guys, 0907. Team Gambit, I love this squad. They've got a very unique look, but they've looked a little shaky since we've come out of the Junker Queen meta. We'll see. Maybe they prove me wrong. Maybe they prove me wrong. Remember, finishing top 4 in playoffs will give you an opportunity to fight to get into Master for Season 4. If you finish top 2, if you make it to the Grand Finals, you are guaranteed to slot Master Division for Season 4. So, which is open. Season 4 registration started yesterday. So you can go ahead and get registered for Season 4 if you're, if you're ready to do that, if you're in a position to do that. I'm hoping I'll get a code for y'all here soon. I can make sure everybody gets discounts and all that stuff. But Season 4 is right around the corner, but first things first, we've got playoffs in front of us. Playoffs will be kicking off Tuesday, November 26th. I will get as many of those matches as I can covered for you here on this stream. But, all right, let's update that ticker. That is my final match of regular season that I have planned for you. There is a makeup match happening on Saturday in NA that I may try to cover. We'll see. We'll see. I may also have a gig on Saturday. We'll see. But that's going to do it for me for now, friends. Thank you so much for hanging out. I do appreciate you. Remember, all the VODs are end up on my YouTube channel. There's Bull Skunk there. I'm going to get caught up this weekend. I'm trying to get all regular season up before playoff starts. And then I'm about to launch Bull Skunk 2. So go drop it a follow. I'm about to drop a bunch of cool stuff over there as well. But thank you so much for hanging out. Really appreciate all the support. Y'all be kind to each other, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.